Hello YouTube and welcome back to Psychology Everyday 176. Today I have a method and a saying for you in order to absolutely demolish stress and fix everything. Isn't that nice? The saying is "Det ordnar sig." And this is a Swedish saying from Värmland. I do believe we are the most chill persons in Sweden as well. And on the surface, it translates to "it'll be okay" or "it will sort itself out." And on the surface, it might sound like sort of a cliche or a platitude. But if you think about it, what is it? And why will it sort itself out? The universe, some people talk about how there is order and chaos, sort of in various different contexts like yin and yang and masculine and feminine or whatever. Imagine you have a box, and in this box you stack little bricks of wood and you make a little tower. You have then forced structure and order upon the universe. If you shake the box, the universe sorts itself out in its own order, which is known as chaos. And whatever that, you're stressed out about, or that you think about, or that you worry about, it will sort itself out. There are different sort of variations of this. Det ordnar sig. Det ordnar sig nog. It will probably sort itself out. Or, and this is the banger one, det ordnar sig på ett eller annat sätt. And I heard this explained by a close person to me that went through chemo, and it was quite grim but also quite, de-stressing, because it will sort itself out one way or another. Either it's gonna be okay, or everything goes completely the other way, and whatever happens and it will sort itself out. I like the universe idea of it sort of sorting itself out, and so many times we worry about things that we don't have any control over, and in an almost magic way, they sort themselves out in a positive manner. And I find that really comforting. I'm going to talk about a practical method now, and that is according to the sense of coherence method from Aaron Antonovsky. And for a lot of us, we are now starting the sort of university semester, and it's very stressful with how, you're thrown into a course and you're supposed to learn all of that, and you don't even have a grip on the university, especially if it's your first semester at the university. And this sort of method is extremely efficient and practical for basically eliminating stress. I am a person that gets easily stressed when things are not understandable. So, a muddy point, I'm like, I don't know what to do. Where am I supposed to be and when, and stuff like that. The three components are: is it meaningful, is it manageable, and is it understandable? And I have written, in my case here, yes, don't know, and no. And then, via this method, we're going to change that to 3 yes. So the first part is identifying the goals that are essential to you. And if you complete all of these, then you will not be stressed anymore. For me, it is get a grip on the new semester, get my house in order, continue doing YouTube, and pass the current course. If I can do all 4 of these, I will be a happy lad, and there are other things that I want to do, other goals that I have, but if I miss a workout here and there and stuff like that, doesn't really matter in the long run. Then after you have identified your goals, you prescribe actions that if you do these things, it will be okay. So to get a grip on the new semester and the university life, I need to go on the university site and read. And this will take me approximately 30 minutes. In order to get my house in order, I need to clean. There are other things that I need to do, but if I clean it, it's gonna feel good enough for me at this time. I said an hour here, and whenever you do this kind of list, don't be a time optimist, because failing these sort of time frames will stress you out. To continue doing YouTube, I need to do a YouTube video, and that is what I'm doing right now. And I wrote 30 minutes. Usually these videos are only like 10 minutes, but like in this case, I ran out of battery and I had to reshoot the entire thing, which is good for you because it's always higher quality the second time around. Fourth, in order to pass the current course, I need to identify important knowledge and start studying. And I said 60 minutes for this. I do 60 minutes of studying every day of the week, because that is by far more efficient than sort of stacking hours upon hours in a single day. And it has served me extremely well so far. And 1 hour to get started is more than enough to sort of widely reduce the stress levels. So let's check then. Meaningful, yes, it was already meaningful. It was important things to me. Manageable, I don't know. I didn't know. How much do I have to do? It's very hard to tell if you have no idea what you're supposed to do. And now I know. Yes, it is manageable. Is it understandable? From no to yes. After that, ain't nothing to it but to do it, like the great Ronnie Coleman said. Because action is very important when it comes to defeating stress. Procrastination is terrible. It is very stressful to procrastinate and ignoring sort of what you need to do. But if you are going to procrastinate, make sure to plan sort of when you're going to do it so that you can procrastinate in peace. That is all for me today. Have a fantastic day, everyone. And remember, det ordnar sig.